Welcome back to Nerds R Us, where anyone can be a kid. I'm Tyler.
Hey, I'm Tyler.
No, I'm Tyler. Okay, I'm Mike. Fuck you.
Dude, if we change this, we could be our own sitcom on ABC.
Dude, we could.
Damn.
Guess my name is Tyler.
Yeah, way to fuck it up.
Like every other
God damn
white
it.
dude that I know.
You just
Fuck
couldn't have your parents name you Tyler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stupid
dude.
ass.
I want to shoot
parents.
you in the face. Which coincidentally is what we're talking about, because we're talking about shooters.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, you guys got a favorite shooter? One that's
Me.
touched your heart?
Me.
You got a favorite shooter?
He's touched a lot of hearts.
I've touched a lot
Touched
of people
my heart.
with a lot of long-ranged weapons, so...
I don't know. I'm pretty big into Fortnite right now. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, though. I still like Overwatch more. It was more fun of a platform.
I think it is. Overwatch is more fun because it seems, and I haven't played Fortnite, but I've watched it a little bit, so not like an expert or anything like that, but it seems like it has more depth to it, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I mean, they're always updating the map and shit. Like, this new season, you can, like, go through and just, like, drop out in random spots in the sky, and they have a Viking village, a new desert area, like, they added golf carts.
So is Fortnite, because it's a shooter, like, in online, is it like a free-for-all, or is it a co-op?
It can be either.
Oh, you can
So,
play-
yeah, you can play solo, 100, their matches are 100 people. So you do solo, team of duos, or squads up to 4 people.
Squads up to 4 people
Mm.
and a team of duos. 100 people?
Yeah, it's a 100 people battle royale. They just drop 100 people on the map and you just fucking fight for your life. That's why I like it. It's pretty fun.
That sounds fun, but it sounds like I would get super fucking pissed pretty quick.
Oh yeah,
If you die in,
especially if you start now because like everybody's been playing it for like a year.
Yeah, it's like because if you die in the first 5 seconds, do you have to wait for everybody else to die, or can
Yeah.
you go into another match?
I mean, you can leave. Like you can leave whenever when you die, but your squad. Usually we're in a party, so we hang out until the whole squad's done. We're on a party chat anyway, so if I die right away, I just talk shit on him and be like, "Kill that guy! Are you fucking missing him?" And I just give him shit the whole time while I'm waiting for them to die.
What
Or I
about you
just
like you got
hassle
like
them.
you got a shooter that you fell in love with, or something that you've enjoyed for a long time, shooter wise?
Shooting wise, dude, I was never a huge shooter gaming fan. I mean, Halo, yeah, I get
Dude,
that.
nobody can say they don't like Halo.
I've
Especially-
played it twice.
Okay.
I've never owned
Nobody-
Xbox, so.
Well,
I was always
but you don't dislike when you played it. You enjoyed it. Am I right?
No, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. They're like, "Oh, I got gravity hammer." I'm like, "What's that?" And then I died, and I was like, "Oh, cool."
Oh yeah, playing
Fucking what the
online.
hell's that?
Starting out playing online. I'm talking like story mode. and
Oh,
shit,
I've never
but-
played the story mode.
Yeah, if you play
You
online,
had to play story mode to learn how to use the fucking game.
Yeah.
I know, man. I
Yeah.
was at a severe disadvantage, so I never played it again.
Yeah, that's stupid as fuck. I don't know. Halo was fun. I used to play. God, I can't even remember what the hell it was. It was on Xbox. Me and my buddy used to play that.
Was it
or,
Gears of
Need for
War?
Speed.
Ooh,
No.
Gears of War is a
that's
good
in
one.
my top.
Gears of War is definitely fun. That's actually probably one of the few shooting style games I
They
was
did
really
such a
in
good
love
job of combining like melee attacks with like the chainsaw and all that shit. Also with like the like the explosive bows and all the different enemies you had to fight at different levels and shit.
with.
like
Army
that.
of Two.
Army of Two.
Army of-
Oh
I
yeah.
used to play the fuck out of that.
I forgot about Army
And
of
I
Two.
loved that goddamn game. Army of Two. I used to just fucking tag team that with my homie fucking, with your brother Justin. I used to play that, but with my buddy Jordan growing up too. We played the fuck out of that and Need for Speed Underground, man. Those are our go-tos.
Well, usually where for like shooters always lack for me is they always have like subpar storytelling
That's
or
why I
no
liked-
story. That's
Yeah.
usually why I don't like a shooter. But I'll say Gears of War, like 1 through 3, I haven't played anything past that, but 1 through 3 just had a consistently good story, consistently good character development. Everybody died. Everybody cried when Dom died in Gears of War 2, and he had to sacrifice himself. And you were like, "What, my nigga? Like, no, dude, you could have just put a brick in the car, and you would have been fine."
Yeah, they went out Viking style.
But I mean, Halo. Did you like all of them? Do you like Reach and OST and stuff, or?
I heard up through 3 was pretty good, and then it kind of dropped off.
1 through 3 is pretty good.
I played
2
3
is
online.
My favorite.
I was about to say I played a little of. What was the fourth one out?
Reach.
Is that Reach? Yeah.
I think so.
I played a little bit of Reach because then they did.
I know they did OST and then they did Halo Wars, which wasn't a shooter.
Yeah. Yeah, so like 3 was the last one I played pretty consistently even. 2 was the last one that I played the entire gameplay. Like, I played the fuck out of that.
Dude, 2 was so good. It had a great story. You gotta play as both like the aliens and Master Chief, so there was that like 2 parts going on. What's your favorite weapon? Did you have like a weapon of choice?
For Halo?
For Halo, yeah.
God, really anything snipery.
Anything sniper? See, I always went for like the sword, or the hammer, or the shotgun. Yeah, shotgun's so good.
Shotgun was really OP in first.
It was, especially in 1 and 2. Not so much in 3, but definitely in 1 and 2.
In the second one, they took it down a little bit. The third, they nerfed it quite considerably, but they made up for it with a shitload of new weapons, so...
And that's not all, like, nor the fact that Cortana was hot as fuck.
Dude, true. True fucking story.
I was like, look, they got all this technology. How are they not pitting her in a real body and smashing that?
True. If I was Master Chief, I would...
We can make her fuckable.
Oh, shit.
You know what another good one I liked was? Not necessarily the newer ones, because they kind of fucking blow, was the Battlefronts on PlayStation 2.
I never
Battlefront
played
2
Battlefronts.
was fucking my jam. Me and my homie Steven would play that shit. I swear the entire weekend between school, like we would just get off school Friday night, all the snacks, and we would wake up Monday morning like, fuck, we have to go back to school.
It's like super similar to COD, right?
It is, but I mean, it's way cooler because you could play like as Darth Maul, Darth Vader, like Boba Fett. They had all the cool fucking guys. Jarvis.
Star Wars Battlefront?
Yeah, Battlefront 2. No, I'm not talking about Battlefront. The Battlefield's what you're thinking of. Battlefield's alright. That's a lot better than COD.
Yeah.
It's more realistic. It's like
What I hate about COD is it's got like...
It's run and gun.
It's run and gun.
It's simple as that. Run and guns are the same fucking game. Doesn't matter who makes it.
There's like this big thing recently where all these COD players were complaining about people like hard scoping instead of quick scoping with snipers. And I was like, oh, you mean doing what you're supposed to do with a sniper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you can quick scope in that game bugs the fuck out of me. It's the stupidest shit. Like it takes a lot of skill, and I can appreciate that.
I don't know if it does.
It takes some skill to like quickly like look with your scope to see someone there, but
shit, I quick scope in Fortnite all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, you just get your hip fire aim on them, and then you don't even have to. I mean, they're pretty set.
And plus, I feel like COD, they really haven't put any effort into making it really.
Real only reason I would ever play COD again is for the zombies.
For the zombies, true.
Or infected.
Zombies was wicked fun.
And then they got way too intense with it, and I got over it. Like when they started doing the one with the giant, I can't remember what map that was, but there was like fucking 3 giants, like giant robots walking around the map. You had to find the right one, go up inside his foot where there was a hole, go into his head, do a bunch of shit, come back, go to his secret room, do some shit. I was like, no. I just want to kill zombies. I don't want to go and have to fucking solve the world hunger crisis before I can finish this.
Have you ever seen the thing in Nuketown, I believe it is, where if you shoot all the heads off all the dummies, they come to life
Yeah.
and they start fucking attacking you and
played
killing
that.
you?
Nuketown's one of my favorite maps of all time.
That's my favorite map on COD.
On Call of Duty, obviously, but...
So close quarters.
Yeah, it's like you have to just fuck people up.
Yeah, it forces like you to play.
And you always get like right off the bat, if you throw a grenade over the bus, you'd get a 6-person kill. Just kill their whole team real quick, and they're like, fuck.
Spam it real quick.
God, yeah, people could crush that fucking game.
Dude, there are some people who are like way too fucking good, which is the same situation with any fucking game. That's why there's like national rankings and shit. But
And that's why I don't even touch the charts.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't have enough time in my life to partition for video games to do that shit.
Yeah, no shit.
unless somebody's paying me to play those games, I could.
Yeah, like if I was as good as Ninja and I was making $250,000 a month, I'd be playing Fortnite only for the rest of my life
Dude, I
until.
saw that guy play. I saw a video of him playing. He's so fucking fast,
Dude, it is fucking stupid how good he is.
When you watch a speed run of Mario, but it's like he's speed running every Fortnite match.
Yeah, he's getting like 15 kills a match, like, and doesn't even look like he's trying when you're watching him.
That's crazy. I've never been that good with video games, though.
I've been like decent with certain video games, but definitely not with shooters. I'm not like that amazing. Like I'm okay.
Yeah, same thing, I don't put enough time in to get that good because I'd rather do other stuff too.
Yeah.
So, but I do enjoy them. I mean, like
They're fun.
I would like to buy the new Battlefront 2 and try it out, but I just heard it wasn't as good as it was hyped up to be.
Well, they did. They got a lot of shit. Like,
for the
they-
microtransactions,
yeah. For the
and then they decided not
which
to
is
do
like
it.
EA's fucking
Shit,
thing
yeah.
that they always
Yeah.
do. Hey, you know how you already spent your month's worth of fucking like spending money on the game?
Yeah.
You need to buy the other 4 quarters.
Yeah, for the
And-
first Battlefront, yeah, I bought the season pass or whatever for all the downloadable content. I haven't even downloaded it all and played it because I got over it. I want to go play the Death Star though because that's on there and that would be tight. But, you know.
Yeah, and stuff like that, especially when it's like, oh, if I just slap down $100 right now, I can easily be a ranked player by having the best, like, unbeatable shit.
Yeah.
It's the same thing we're talking about with, like, RPG games,
Yeah.
where it's like,
You-
okay, I did the 100 quests it took to get this sick mount. You dropped $100 on this mount. That's some fucking bullshit. Like, there should be shit that you should only be able to get better shit in games, whether it be a shooter or an RPG or a dungeon crawler, by fucking grinding it out in the game.
About Fortnite, you start off the match in the exact same position as everybody else. Everybody comes in with a pickaxe to gather materials. Doesn't matter, you could buy costumes and shit, nothing is more than cosmetic though.
Yeah,
you drop in, you have to find everything, you have to just search for it, you have to burn your way to the top. Like, you can't just drop in and be better than everybody else.
Well,
Unless,
the
I
only
mean,
thing that should be available
except
is
for
different
skill.
skins.
Yeah.
That
Which is
should
cool, like, they'd been dropping a lot of cool shit, so, I mean, I'm not even mad. I did definitely probably spent like $80 on the game so far, and it was a free game, so.
Would you guys say Minecraft is like an FPS? Or not even an FPS, it's a shooter in general.
Minecraft? No. Not at all. You
Well,
can't
it's
even
got the
shoot in there.
first-person view. Can you not shoot? I
No,
don't know what
it's
you
just
can do. I've never
building.
played
You
it.
can do bow and arrow.
Yeah, bow and arrow, but, I mean, it's all defense.
Yeah.
It's not really. New ones, like, I mean, I was playing with my daughter on the Switch. You can do, like, almost like a battle royale. It's not quite as intense. It's like 8 people, and it's like you just go in, you try to find weapons and try to kill each other before everybody else, and you get, like, however many lives you set, but it's not really, I wouldn't classify it as a first-person shooter,
That's right.
or even just a shooter in general.
Does it have to have a gun to be considered a shooter, or
I mean, yeah, you have
It
to,
has
I
to be
mean,
the primary weapon.
you have to have a weapon that you're using, and that has to be like the main focus of the game, I think, is to use your weapons to kill these people, like zombies. Call of Duty, you're out there trying to kill everybody else. Fortnite, you're trying to kill everybody that's not on your team or
where do
anything
you
like
stand
that.
since you're a big Fortnite guy? Is Fortnite a ripoff of PUBG?
You know, I never played PUBG. I mean, PUBG probably, I think definitely started the phase, but Fortnite kind of jumped in and did their own twists on it and made it different. So it's like, I mean,
They're clearly from what I can see, they seem to be ahead of the game.
yeah, it's
But
like Call of Duty and Halo. I mean, both same kind of premise. Like, you're shooting shit, like, they have their own storyline, but, like, they did it a little different, you know?
Realism out there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
like, you
that's
have, like,
the
an animated
PUBG's
style.
super realism. Like, you won't see someone for up to 10 minutes on a map because it's so big and everybody's so spread out. You have cars. Fortnite is like, hey, your pickaxe is a fucking unicorn head that the horn changes colors when you get more kills. And it's like super out there. You have golf carts and shopping carts as your transport besides running everywhere. And you can build structures. I mean...
Yeah, I saw you could build structures. How does that work?
It's just a defensive... For the most part, it's for defense. So if someone comes up on you and there's walls around you so you can get a higher ground on them and you can build ramps up.
And they'll like...
Dude, the build battles get crazy.
I'm building a castle right now.
Oh, build battles get fucking nuts, dude. Like, it's insane. When me and my buddy, because they had playground mode out, which was just like, throws you and up to 3 of your homies into a map, just like a squad, and you just have an hour to fuck around on the map and do whatever. And it has 100% spawn rate of everything, so you can just get massive amounts of materials, guns, whatever. And then if you want, you can like do 2v2s or 1v1s too. And that's what we usually do. Get on there, fuck around for a bit. They're like, oh, let's you two go at it, and then we drop in, and then you just fight each other and see who's like the better shot. I don't know. It's pretty fun though.
How many different maps are there? Is there like a lot of different maps?
Singular map. One map, yeah, and they change it all the time though.
With like the different towns and shit.
Yeah, that's the same map. It's always been the same map. They've been updating it constantly.
When it comes to shooters, do you prefer playing like online, or do you prefer playing the story mode of the story of the game?
That changed. I like online more now. I used to be for the story.
Yeah, I used to be for the story too, but
it's just cool that you can team up with your homies and go fuck people up.
Nothing better than teabagging someone you actually fucking know.
Yeah, true.
Just getting with that fucking slap in the face. Like, it's so rewarding to beat your friend at something. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Anything from like a fucking arm wrestle to Fortnite to jerking off faster.
Circle jerk.
Beat them.
Let's play Soggy Toast.
If you can beat them literally. Beat them off all day.
Yeah.
Beat them with both hands.
What's a shooter game you rival? Or maybe have them give revival of their ability to make good games?
Call of Duty. They came out with the first like 3, and then it was just the same game for the next 10.
Probably the last good one, in my opinion, would be Black Ops.
The original Black Ops, yeah. There's Black Ops 3 now. 2 and 3, yeah. 3 just came out. Ghosts is shit. Like
2 was alright. It was.
It was a little different version of 1. Just different story, different maps, updated a little bit. But
like a DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have easily been tagged onto the end of the 1. You know, so that makes sense. Yeah, that's most games nowadays, though. I mean, realistically.
Most sequels to games.
No, most games in general, I feel like.
Or just like remakes.
Dude, yeah, they're fucking. I swear to God, they just.
But
shit.
You almost
Zelda
gotta
Breath
kind of
of the
go
Wild.
anyway, though. Like indie games are like. They're really fucking coming up, man.
Well, that's like Fortnite. Like, it's always been free, and it's always going to be free, and it's always going to be an open beta. They're never going to finish the game because it's always going to be changing and evolving.
Well, see, that's the thing. Any game that's like that, because the major big game companies, you know, EA, Activision, and
Square Enix,
they're there to make profit, obviously, which I can respect. But it's like, you're gonna lose your audience if you keep fucking them like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
First of all, you keep paying out games that aren't finished. It's not gonna work.
Like they put out these games that are completely unfinished, and then they go and they're like, hey, do you want to buy this fucking expansion pack so it comes with all the shit that we told you it would? So spend $60 on a game
and $60 on the season pass for the fucking downloadable content.
Yeah, $60 for that. Oh, and then in a couple of months, they'll come out with more DLC that you can also spend $60 on. And it's like, dude, a fucking game that was promised to do this, and this, and this is now a $600 fucking game because they've had 10 expansion packs to get there. And it's like, why am I paying for a tenth of a game? Every fucking time I'm paying for a tenth of a game, but I'm paying $60. We're back in our fucking day growing up. $20 got you an entire game. Fucking retarded, dude.
Have you seen the like animated video where it's like Game Pirate versus like Sony Ninja? and it's like a little animation and like a pirate is like fighting like a ninja from Sony.
Oh shit.
And the ninja's like, see, what we do is we cut the game in half, and then we cut it in half again, and we charge them $30 extra for one suit.
Sounds about right.
And then somebody's like, what if we just give him the whole game? He's like, shing, and stabs him.
Yeah, no, it's like pretty much where it's at anymore. That's why I don't video game nearly as much as I did growing up, because it's just like, dude, I can spend thousands of dollars to play a couple of months worth of fucking shit. You know what I mean? Easily.
Oh yeah.
It's like your console alone is $500 fucking dollars, and then you spend another $500 in games for 6 months worth of fucking play. It's like, dude, no. If I get a fucking game system, most of what it's used for is just Netflix or
that's mostly that, and then occasional Fortnite.
That's why I've been getting more to like into Steam lately.
Yeah, see, if I had a built PC, I would be on Steam all day.
Yeah,
you get games for like $5 to $10, or even almost free when they're on sale. They have massive
PUBG
sales.
On there. PUBG, which is easily like a $50 game, had it on there for like $14.99.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we're running a special. I checked, that special has been running for like 6 months.
Yeah, they always run specials on there.
Everything's always on sale there.
I think my buddy Robert has like almost over 10,000 games on Steam because he just always...
They have a ton of free games that are actually free where you get the whole game.
And they're fucking pretty legit too.
I'm really starting to just say like fuck console and just go.
That's about PC. To that point. They're practically PCs anyway. They just haven't came out and said it.
Yeah.
Like
Master Race is taking over.
True.
It's so could you easily just make some kind of World War II concentration camp, and then all of the Nazis are just fucking PCs.
Right.
Like marching in Xboxes and PlayStations and Switches and shit.
You will convert or die.
But on the one note, I don't think Nintendo will ever be pushed out of that, because they always come out with like different kind of systems. They're not like a typical gaming system.
That's what I was saying with Breath of the Wild. I mean, it was like, I am going to get a Switch to get Breath of the Wild,
because it's an actual full fucking legit game.
And on top of that, it's
Nintendo's
like
just on their own level.
There's so much playability.
That's what I mean. It's an open map, like fucking like Fable used to be, where you can go and do all these side quests, you can do all these fucking main quests, but you have all the capability to do whatever the fuck you want.
Have you seen the game Detroit Become Human? It's like the classic like what if like AI, what if robots decide to like develop feelings and stuff like that. So it's like set in a society where like you could just go buy an AI robot at the mall and shit like that, and they like really take it to the next level where like the unemployment rate goes up because all these jobs are being taken by the robots and shit, because it's obviously cheaper and stuff like that. And then the robots begin to like develop feelings. But the cool thing about the game is like throughout each like mission, you have to make decisions throughout the game, and it changes the game as you're playing it. And so there's different like at the end it'll show you how many different like branches of stories you could have got to by your decision. It's always like by the end there's like 5-6 different like scenarios that could have been the end scenario, and it shows you what your decisions lead to. Replayability, because if you like, oh, I stole from that register and this is what happened, you can go back and play that same level next time, not steal from the register, completely play a different day.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I like those style games.
You gotta have replayability, that's the thing.
Yeah, most of the games now are just one and done.
It's just like, oh, I can
one
sit down,
playthrough and you're out,
and fit 4 hours into this, I could throw this game away.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's time to wrap up, guys. Thanks for listening in again. You know where to find us, nerdsareus.com, nrdrus.com. We're also on Twitter, Facebook. Go check up our new video on Patreon. Give us a couple dollars, help us out, get us around, you know. We want to go to Comic-Con and review all that shit for you guys, get some cool interviews.
Hopefully we'll be doing some YouTube videos. Try to throw some of that stuff up here pretty soon.
And let us know what you guys want to hear. Feel free to email us at nerdsrs@gmail.com. Everybody has a Gmail. Let us know what you want to see.
Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever.
If you want to see our penis,
Yeah.
see X penis.
I was about to say I'm free. 10 out of 10 times.
But in the meantime, thanks for listening. Stay nerdy, stay classy.